His MVP. Goal swung, right field. Forget about it. Rangers strike first. Goes after the first one. Drills a high fly ball. Left center field. This game is tied. From Javier. Seager hits a high fly ball. Deep right field. A bomb into first. On swing. Drive. It's tied. Seager smashes the ball down the line. Goodbye. Now Seager to right center field, way back there. Gone again. Corey Seager does it again. It's Texas Rangers win the World Series. The Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Trophy presented by Chevrolet. Is there any doubt? Corey Seager.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Right on Rangers Live, coming at you in the 8th inning. 3-1, good guys. Houston threatening Altuve with a double down the line moments ago. Carlos Correa up right now. Got 2 strikes on him. Chris Martin throwing for the Rangers. And we are trying to hang on here late. We're going to be here with you. Live play-by-play color commentary, 8th, 9th inning. And, of course, we'll wrap up with our usual post-game show. See if the Rangers can steal game 1 of this silver boot heading into deGrom Day tomorrow. Gotta love it. Chris Martin right now 1-2 count to Correa. Carlos is fouling off a few. 14 pitches on the inning so far from Martin. Nifty double play by Jake Burger moments ago after Josh Smith was not able to make a difficult play, I would say. Took kind of a short hop on him. Had it in the glove, bounced out, but Burger makes an incredible pick down there at first base, steps on the bag, fires down to second. Josh Smith applies the tag. And the Rangers are in good position here to get out of this inning unscathed. Jake Burger, I got to say, feels like player of the game right behind Merrill Kelly. I think you got to go Kelly 1, but Burger, the big 2-run bomb, the big play there to get the double play. We will see how it works out. Another foul ball by Correa here. But Jake Burger, he has gotten off to a good start since coming off the IL. He had the big triple on Monday against the Diamondbacks to make it a 5-4 ball game. Hey, Jamie, that is awesome, man. I love that gift. What was that, man? What kind of gift was that? That was awesome. Level Up Sparks. Let's go. I haven't seen that one yet, my guy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, this is just a foul fest right now. Correa just fouling it off like crazy. This is pitch number 8 incoming here. Pitch number 8. Chris Martin in a battle. Rangers got 7 strong innings from Merrill Kelly. Man, did he look good. I mean, we've said it a number of times. I'll keep saying it. You have Chris Young looking pretty dang good right now. I mean, a lot of people I know gave him some crap. Bro, why are you going out and getting more pitching? Why? And this is why. Oof. Carlos Correa, man. Home run. Tie ball game. Chris Martin, man, just ridiculous. I don't get that. I thought that was a foul ball for sure off the bat. Can't even believe that off the foul pole. You got to be kidding me. I thought that was foul for sure. Chris Martin, no. No. Look, I don't know who was coming up next, but it just felt like in that AB, I mean, look, Jesus Sanchez, definitely not a slouch, but Carlos Correa, 2 for 3 at that point already on the night. Was it going to be the worst thing in the world to throw him a couple more off-speed pitches just to see what happens? Was it going to be the worst thing in the world? I don't necessarily understand coming back fastball, even though it is a little bit up and out. I just don't get coming back fastball there. Why not continue to throw the off-speed, the splitty? even going cutter inside. I just don't understand throwing a ball out over the plate like that. It's tough. Rangers, not out of it by any means, but not where you want to be. Holding a 3-1 lead into much of this game. By the way, if you're wondering, Merrill Kelly, when he came out of the game, was at 94 pitches. So, I mean, look, if you did send him out for another one, you're getting him well over 100. Don't think that's what the Rangers want to do. They really haven't done it a whole lot at all. You wonder if you're going to start seeing it if a guy is dealing. And you wonder how Merrill was. What was Merrill's mindset, mentality? Would he have done another one? I don't know. Chris Martin's got to do better there, man. You got 2 outs. You got a base open. You really don't have to give in at all to Carlos Correa. Jose Altuve, he gets the nice little double down the line. You really didn't have to give in to Correa there. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Sanchez strikes out swinging, kind of validating what I'm saying even more here. I just don't get why you're throwing Correa a pitch out over the heart of the plate. I mean, I know it's slightly out, but a fastball up and over the plate just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Soldier, I'm with you. You're going to need a little 8th inning magic here. 44, this is the real stuff right here, man. Like, Merrill Kelly, he's not going to get a win anymore, and it's because Chris Martin comes in and decides to get frustrated in a battle and throw a pitch right out over the heart of the plate. Frustrating. All right, we gotta get over it. Gotta flush it out, man. Gotta flush it out and head to the bottom of the 8th here. Soldier, I kind of get that feeling myself. I do not want to believe it, but it has been a whole lot of nothing since the 3rd inning. Very typical Rangers game. By the way, if you're wondering, you have Harris, you have Heim, and you have Tellez on the bench. Brian King is going to be coming in the ball game here for Houston. And Texas going to be bringing up Higgy, Young, Duran to the plate. By the way, I kind of was getting set up a little bit, and I kind of missed. Was that ball down the line that Altuve hit? Was that one that Young could have stopped? Did he just whiff on that? What happened on that Altuve double down the line? It really didn't look like Josh Young was like in a bad spot. I know he had to dive for it. What did the replay show? It hit the bag? That's what it did. It hit the bag. Okay. So it was just unlucky because I saw it really fast and I just said to myself, Josh Young has got to make that play. So I'm glad to know it hit the bag. Appreciate all y'all commenting in. Like I said, I was doing the setup for the show and I saw the ball get past him, but had no idea what had happened in between. Yeah, Brian, I'm with you. Look, this has got to be a game where you come back and get it done. It really, really would hurt to lose this one after what you got from Merrill Kelly. 3-1 with 6 outs to go. You've got to get the job done. Have to. All right. Higgy up right now. 1-0 count. See if the Rangers got anything in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gonna need the late inning magic. Oh, got a little fortunate there. We'll take that one back. Higgy's gonna stop at first. Correa not able to glove it down there at third. It takes a big bounce off the glove and into the outfield. Rangers get fortunate. Should have been an easy ground ball out. Correa moved over. I don't know if it took a weird hop on him or what, but that will take to start out the bottom of the 8th. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that might have just been a whiff. Didn't look like anything crazy happened. Josh Young, please. Come on, baby. Come on, Josh Young. Let's go. 1 for 3 on the day with the run scored. He is going to take a foul ball here on pitch number 2. Josh Young earlier on in the ball game coming through with a nice little single. Struck out, I want to say, in his last AB. This would be a big moment. Keep the train going. Just remember, dude, you don't have to hit a home run here. It is okay to simply get this guy to second base somehow, some way. We do not need a home run. I repeat, just get the guy to second base. Please. It's what happens with some of these guys. They just start taking these humongous cuts, trying to hit the bomb. Maybe he will. Hopefully he does. He's going to take ball 2 here, 2-2. King on the year, by the way. Astros lefty that's on the mound right now. If you're wondering, ERA sitting at 2.76. Pretty good lefty. Josh Young is going to get called out on strikes here. Backdoor curveball. Yeah, Josh, you got to swing at that. You got to swing at that, dude. Tough pitch, but come on, bro. I mean, I don't even know what's happening in that AB, but it's what happens all too many times with Josh. You miss the 90-mile-an-hour fastball that's up at the top of the zone. You whiff at the foul ball, the sweeper, down low, probably not a pitch that you're really going to do a whole lot with. And then you go ahead and you take the sweeper for strike 3 backdoor. 2 bad ABs back-to-back by Josh Young. Got to protect there. Got to protect there. Here's Zeke Duran. Ground ball. Tough play. Wild throw. And it should be 1st and 3rd. It is. It's 1st and 3rd. Astros giving us some gifts here. You better take advantage of this. You better take advantage of this. They have given you 2 gifts. They are gift wrapping the game for you right now. They are gift wrapping this freaking game for you right now. Take advantage. Do not try and hit a home run. I repeat, just get a sac fly. That's all you got to do. Please. Can we just simplify the approach here? ZG, appreciate the roses, man. Can we just simplify the approach? I feel like half this lineup comes up, and the only thing they're thinking about when they step in the box is dropping a bomb. I mean, look, there's a time for it. Right now, you just need 1 run. Get that right? You need 1 run right here. I'm sorry. Astros fortunate that one did not go sailing into the crowd, man. That was a nice little bounce that they got coming back into the field of play. Look, Jonah Heim up right now. Big moment for Heim time. Don, my inner thoughts were saying the same exact thing. Oh, man. Higgy, not the most fleet of foot down there at third base. You'd have to have a decent fly to the outfield. A decent fly to the outfield here. You really would. Let's see what we got. Called strike on the outside corner here. Called strike on the outside corner. Lefty. Interesting to go to Jonah Heim. I saw some of you guys chirping about it already. Look, I agree with you. I mean, I already said, Don, I'm with you. The inner thoughts, same exact thing. You'd almost rather have Peterson here, but maybe Heim is going to get it done. But not on that pitch, as Jonah Heim is quickly 0-2. There's something to be said as well. Jonah could easily get a base knock here, and we're all eating crow, but there's something to be said. He was in the feel of the game. Oof. I am like biting my tongue so hard right now. Y'all know I try to stay positive so much, but that is a terrible at bat. And really, if the Rangers don't win this game, that move should be questioned. Bochy should be grilled for that move. Good news, though, we got Josh Smith up right now. Bochy should be absolutely grilled for that move. I'm sorry. Give me Jock Peterson over Jonah Heim any day. 3 pitches. That is a terrible at-bat from Jonah Heim. Bochy needs to be grilled for that move. I do not care at all what the splits are. Give me the guy that's been in the game, who is a professional hitter. I understand he has not had a great year, but that at-bat from Jonah Heim was terrible. Horrible. Josh Smith, up to him. 1-2 count. Pitching coming here, number 4. Josh, by the way, 0 for 2 with the walk on the night. That's a big whiff by Boch if they don't come back to win this game. They win this game, there's probably not a lot of people giving him a whole lot of noise. By the way, that probably should have been strike 3. Just was not able to hang on to that foul tip, fortunately for the Rangers, and they still have life. The Astros just continue to give Texas gifts. That's the 3rd gift this inning. That was right in the catcher's glove. Smitty's going to instead take ball 2. Interesting, really interesting that you've got oh, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Josh Smith strikes out to end the inning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm despondent right now, y'all. I am all up in my feelings at this point. I don't want to go scorched earth, but that was pathetic almost in every facet. So here's kind of where I want to really make my main point. I don't get benching Jock Peterson, but being okay hitting Josh Smith. If anything, you roll Jock Peterson there and you put Josh Smith on the bench, maybe then you go Heim. I don't think there's any reason you needed to pinch hit there. McJ, you go for it, baby. I just do not even understand the decision to pinch hit Jock Peterson there. And it just sucks. You're not even going to get a good answer out of Boch. It's just going to be, well, we thought that the matchup was good and, Jock, the numbers, blah, blah. You're going to get some BS answer. That's terrible. In a playoff spot, man. That's what you do. Really 3 terrible at-bats. Josh Young is going to get off the hook. It was a bad at-bat from Josh Young. It was a bad at-bat by Jonah Heim. It was a bad at-bat by Josh Smith. 3 veteran hitters. So, look, Josh Smith striking out to end the inning. Josh Young's AB was terrible. Josh Smith's terrible. Jonah Heim. I don't even know why you pinch hit that guy. It makes 0 sense to me. Why pinch hit Jonah Heim? Jonah Heim is probably statistically one of the worst hitters in baseball. There's no reason, 0 reason why you need to be pinch hitting Jonah Heim. None. I can't even believe it. There's 44, I'm with you. Like, this is me right now. I am lost for words. I don't even think you have to think twice about it. I think everybody, all of y'all hanging out, everybody hanging out right now, I think would rather have Jock Peterson than Jonah Heim. It just does not take a baseball savant. Who wanted Jonah Heim over Jock Peterson there? I don't care that it was lefty on lefty. Nobody wants Jonah Heim there. You could have given me lefty Dustin Harris. I would have liked that better. Yeah, they did. Dustin Harris is on the bench right now. Look, I understand why they didn't bring up Dustin. Soldier, I agree. This is a playoff game, and you're making these kind of moves. I do too. TLC, I do too. Give me Jock Peterson, veteran hitter that he is. He was hot. He's been in the game. When I say hot, I'm not talking about, dude is lighting up the scoreboard, but what I'm saying is he's in the rhythm of the game. So you're going to take a Jonah Heim who's sitting cold on the bench the entire game and insert him over Jock Peterson? I just don't get it. 44, I agree. It's easy to second guess, but it's dumb. What did I say? What did I say about Heim, and when was that? Was that when Higgy was god-awful terrible? I mean, I don't know when that was, but it is wild how a season changes. We've said that a number of times. Brian, I'm with you. I think you're overthinking it there. You'd love for Boch to come out occasionally and just say, I whiffed on it. He's done that a couple of times. Not enough, though. You'd love for Boch to come out. I whiffed on that. I should have kept jocking the ball game. I tried to play matchups. I got a little too cute. We should have gone with the vet. Phil Maton playing the former team right now. And Philly is going to get Walker striking out swinging here. Rangers, if they can make it back to the bottom of the ninth unscathed, will have a chance to win it with Osuna, Freeman, and Langford. Yeah, that one was definitely not a field move, TLC, at all. Change from him to Heim. Heim has had his moments. He really has. But India, you have to remember, for a while, the Rangers had no Higgy power at all. I mean, Kyle Higashioka was terrible to begin the first part of the season. So I think in comparison, Heim probably was looking pretty good in April and May. Higgy actually hitting at this point, so it makes a big difference. We just need to get out of this inning. It's 3-1 right now to Caratini, a guy who has burned the Rangers in the past. We just got to get out of this inning. Have to find a way to get to the bottom of the ninth, and you hope you can win it bottom nine. Frankie, I'm with you. I'm with you. And this one is going to get hammered into right field. Base knock. Duran boots it around a little bit, but fires it in. Caratini's on with the single. One out. Astros, by the way, at this point in their lineup, Trammell and Smith. So you got 8 and 9 right now. You got 8 and 9 hitters. They are going to pinch run Melton for Caratini. Get a little speed on the base pass here. By the way, Danny Coulombe put on the IL, so my suspicions were confirmed that he was probably dealing with an injury. We hadn't seen him in 9 or 10 days, so he's not available at this point. You wonder, does Maton potentially go more than one here? We'll see what happens. Strike one. Nice little backdoor curveball. Trammell 0 for 3 with the K on the night. Melton down over there at first base. One down. Give me a little double play ball to end the inning here. Come on, baby. Pitch number 2, sets and fires. Swing and strike right through a cutter. Phil Maton, one of the guys who is tops in terms of extension. He and Jack Leiter do a great job of this. It just gets on you. The pitch gets on you so quick. And even though Maton's only throwing 91, it looks a lot more like upper 90s with how much extension he gets when he delivers the ball at home plate. Phil in an 0-2 count right now. And he is going to get strike 3. Another backdoor curveball. Trammell goes down swinging. 0 for 4 on the night now. And Phil is 1 out away from getting the Rangers to the bottom half with the top of the order coming up. You would love to get Smith right here. Smith is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Actually, they're going to pinch hit Diaz here. Probably a good move. And if Diaz is able to reach, they will turn it over to Jeremy Pena and Yordan Alvarez. So you'd be wise to get out of it right here. Diaz, 251 average with a 694 OPS on the year. Troy, I'm a little bit 50-50 on Maton. I'm kind of with you. Like you're sort of sometimes waiting for things to unravel, but he has been, I think, pretty solid this season in general. But with the Rangers, I know he's had some ups and downs. I'll knock on wood, but I think Phil gets it done right now. I think he finds a way. Got to go and get this guy, though. You do not want to turn it over to Pena and Alvarez. Pena is 1 for 4 with 2 Ks. But by far, statistically speaking, the best Astros hitter at this point in the year. Let's see if they get Melton in motion here. You wonder if they are going to try and get him down to second base. Higgy, of course, and Heim alike, not very good controlling the base runners. Let's see what the Astros have in mind. Ball one on a curveball. Did not catch enough plate. Diaz not offering. No motion yet from Melton. Doesn't mean he's not going to be taken off, but we'll keep an eye on him down there at first base. They're showing him a lot on the broadcast. Don't know how many steals he has, if any, on the year. We'll check it. Sets and fires. He's going now, and he has second base. He was off. Oh, he's out. He is out. He's arguing it, but he came off the base, and they are calling him out. He was safe. He beat the throw. He's arguing it pretty vehemently, but I think, oh yeah, he's off. I don't even know why he's arguing it. That ump is giving it to him right in his face, too. I love that. He's out right in his face. That's hilarious. That is hilarious, man. He's out right in your face. I don't even know why he was arguing it. It was pretty clear by the replay. Dude, you slid off. What are you arguing? I mean, look, he had it on. He had it stolen. He did. Totally had it stolen. I have no clue, though, what he's arguing, though. Melton, man, like, dude, go back to the dugout. Watch the replay, buddy. That's frustrating. Look, you guys know I've gone back and forth about this. I'll definitely take it when it benefits the Rangers. And that's a clear slide off to me. That's not the same thing as what I've argued in the past. That is a clear, you're off the base. You're on the left side. You're clearly off. Umpire sees it in plain sight. We're not talking about the things that you can only see with replay getting overturned. I mean, yeah, he's just embarrassed. He's got to be just embarrassed. Seriously. Swolger, I'm with you. I mean, we kind of just talked about that. You got the top of the Astros order coming up with the ghost runner. You have got to figure out a way to get the job done right here. Who's pitching for the Stros in the ninth? Let's see what's going on. By the way, Melton had 6 stolen bases. Not sure how many caught stealings. I'll see if I can pull that up. Actually, he had not been caught stealing all season. That's his first caught stealing of the year. Brian Abreu is pitching right now. Rangers have had their ups and downs with Abreu. He's definitely shut us down on a few different occasions, but he does have a tendency to sometimes get a little wild. We'll see what version of Abreu we get in this bottom of the ninth inning. Abreu, 2.29 ERA, 97 Ks in 63 innings pitched. He's going to face Osuna, Freeman, and Langford. If anybody gets on, Jake Berger and Kyle Higashioka to follow. Osuna on the evening, 0 for 0 with a walk. And he got a little fortunate. If we're being honest, Osuna got a little fortunate on that walk. One thing I said to the guys in the Discord, I'm like, I love Osuna. I love Osuna. I do feel like of late he goes up there to try and walk a little bit too much. Not quite protecting like on that pitch that he got to walk. I mean, that was pretty much painted, caught a lot of zone. I do feel like Osuna is going up there to walk a little bit too much. He's probably going to hit a home run here just because he hurt his ears burning. But you guys know I'm a big fan of Alejandro Osuna, big fan. But it just feels like he's sometimes going up there to try and take walks a little bit too much. Kind of like if you remember at the beginning of 2024, you remember Evan Carter? I mean, the whole playoff run, full count Carter always would be taking walks, working pitches. And then in 2024 last year, it got a little bit too watchful up at the plate. I just don't want to see Osuna do that. He's swinging here, though, and he's going to pop it up to third base. Not the start you wanted. Foul territory, and Correa's got it, which will bring up Cody Freeman. Good pitch. I think it was a decent pitch to hit, actually. I mean, it's middle in, slider. Looked like he was sitting on it, kept the weight back. It didn't look like a bad swing. It just is not able to drive that one. And we have got Cody Freeman 1 for 4 on the night coming up here. Cody had a single earlier in this one. He is going to take strike one, a front door slider. Caught a lot of plate. Just might not be the pitch that Cody was thinking of there. A lot of plate, man. That was probably one you'd love to sit back on and mash. But let's see how Cody does. He's a tough out. Tough out up there. That's what I love about him, man. You wish you had a number more Cody Freeman sitting in this lineup. Pitch 2. And Cody's going to take ball 1. 1-1 count here. Cody did well there to lay off the slider. 2 sliders in a row to Cody Freeman. There you go. He fouls one off here. Pitch number 4. Incoming shortly. Got to get somebody on here. Come on now. Otherwise, I guess we're going for a Wyatt Langford solo shot to end it. FJ, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the gifts. Foul ball, another slider. Cody's seen 3 sliders in this at bat. 3 sliders, man. That one almost foul tipped into the glove, but the catcher, who's that? It can't be Caratini. Who's catching right now for the Stros? It is Diaz. Diaz, that's right. He just pinch hit. Cody's going to ground out here. Correa is going to throw it over to first base. 2 out. And it's up to Wyatt Langford. Not a hard hit. Correa came up and got it. Cody hustling down the line. Rangers 2 down here, and we are headed to our final hope, Wyatt Langford here. Good play by Correa. That was not an easy hop, and he made it look easy down there. Pitch 1, he is throwing this slider like crazy. Wyatt fouls it off. Dude is throwing this slider at will right now. Wyatt just gets a piece of it. 0-1 pitch. Wyatt double and a walk tonight. Run scored as well. Pitch number 2 incoming. Ball 2, another slider. I don't know if the fastball is the fastball just not working tonight? You wonder if he just does not trust the fastball tonight. This is an unusual amount of sliders from Abreu here, I feel like. I mean, I know he's got a filthy one, but he is throwing it a lot right now. Throws another one here, another slider. 3 sliders in a row to Wyatt Langford, and it is a 2-1 count. You wonder if he'll come back and maybe hang one here, or if he's going to try to challenge Wyatt with the fastball. Curious to see what this next pitch is. Fastball, and it is 3-1 now to Wyatt Langford in a great position. Not sure if you're going to see a challenge pitch here from Abreu or not. Love to see him try and do a little get-me-over slider over the heart of the plate, and Wyatt sends it into the second deck. Be a beautiful thing. Pitch number 5 from Abreu to Wyatt Langford. Oh, challenged him with the high fastball. Challenged him with that high fastball. Wyatt fouls it off. Quality AB from Wyatt. He's going to get the pitch number 6 here from Abreu. You'd really like to see the Rangers extend this out a little bit. I don't know what the Astros plan is going to be in extras, but you'd love to see Abreu's pitch count get up a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher here. And here's a pitch right over the heart of the plate. Wyatt on top of it, fouls it off again. You wonder if he's setting it up for that slider. Couple fastballs in a row now. Wyatt just missed that one, man. He just missed. Fouled it straight back. Pitch number 7. And Wyatt Langford pounds one. Oh, he just missed the homer. Wyatt, round the bases, baby. Oh, he just missed a homer. I called it. I told y'all hanging slider, and Wyatt just misses it. Oh, he just missed it, y'all. I called it. I told y'all hanging slider, And you just wondered if Wyatt was going to get enough. I didn't know if he hit it hard enough. Almost out, man. Oh, good on the center fielder backing that one up. That could have been a circle the bases for Wyatt otherwise. Jake Berger up right now. That ball is tattooed. He just missed a home run. Just missed, man. Feet away from a bomb. And it's up to Jake. Man, I wish that was gone. I thought it was. I thought that was gone, man. I really did. That was a great AB from Wyatt Langford. You love to see that. Absolutely love it. Ball one. Let's see if Abreu's a little rattled here. Ball one, high and tight to Jake Berger. Little chin music. Berger 1 for 4. Of course, the big 2-run bomb in the third inning that really got the party started here. 3-1 at that point. Rangers fans on their feet. Abreu sets and fires. Ball 2. 97-mile-an-hour heat. 2 fastballs in a row. See if Berger can get a pitch that he can handle here in a favorable hitter's count. Abreu now up to 16 pitches. Man, that you're not going to get a better pitch than that to hit. I really wish the Rangers would figure this out, man. They are the worst at this. Pitches right down the pipe, fouling it off, man. I mean, that you can't see it, I mean, any clearer than what you got on my broadcast here. For those of y'all that can see the game day, that is right down the heart of the plate. There's another one. He fouls off another one right down the heart of the plate. Come on, Berg. Baby, come on. Don't miss fastballs right down the pipe to get to the slider. Come on now. Right there, 2 times in a row, Berg. Come on, baby. It's right there. All right, 2-2. And he's going to strike out on the slider in the dirt. Go figure. Berg, you got to be better there, baby. You got to be better. You missed 2 fastballs right down the freaking pipe, man. Why do they do this to us? Why do they do this to us, y'all? They do, JN. We love pitches in the dirt. We love fouling off meatballs right down the middle. Give us those pitches in the dirt. Please. Why do they do this to us? Why? Just why? Still ball left to be played. Y'all know how I feel about this stupid rule. I don't even need to get on my soapbox. Stupid rule. And I've been telling you guys, unfortunately, this rule I really do feel favors the away team. There's something about momentum in baseball. You score a run, even though the Rangers have equal opportunity. I've said it all year, whether the Rangers are away or whether they're at home. I just do not like this rule. There's something about when the team scores first, it's just a momentum shifter. It is. It's not, well, we have the same shot. It's not the same as in football. It's just not. Like, in college football, you each get to do the tries in overtime from the 25-yard line. It's not the same. It really isn't to me. It's a little different in baseball. The ghost runner rule is what I'm talking about right now, where you get to start out at second base. Heim is the game loser. Well, McJay, if you're going to say Heim is the game loser, I think you got to go to Bruce Bochy first for actually putting him in the game, don't you? And if you're going to say Heim is the game loser tonight, if we do go on to drop this one, I think you got to first and foremost say Bruce Bochy. Why are you putting in one of the worst hitters statistically in baseball? Yikes. All right. Top of the 10th inning. Astros are going to bring up the top of the order. If we can somehow navigate out of this one, wow. Oh, by the way, Diaz is back up. I forgot about that because of the caught stealing. So it's going to be Diaz, Pena, Alvarez. If anybody gets on, Altuve. Pitch one, a sinker. Maton out there, strike one. Phil did a nice job getting out of that bottom or the top of the 9th inning. Let's see if he can do it again in the top of the 10th. Trammell out there right now. Yainer Diaz, 251, 694 OPS on the year. Pinch hitting, and he is going to foul off a curveball that was not close. Not particularly close. 0-2, it's a good start. You can get a strikeout here. That is huge in these extra innings. Name of the game is getting that runner to third in the first AB. See if they can do it. Ball in the dirt. Way in the dirt. On a curveball. And Higgy did well to get over and stop that one. That was nowhere close. 1-2. Look, here you definitely got to try and get him to chase, but that was not a competitive pitch there. Foul ball on a cutter up high. It's above the zone. Diaz going up to chase it a little bit. And we're going to have pitch number 5 incoming. Maton up to 18 pitches. Phil on the year for the Rangers. 2.98 ERA. And since coming to Texas, Phil right now as a Texas Ranger has a 4.85 ERA. He's not been quite as nails as he was with the Cardinals. This one is sent into left field. Osuna going back, and he fires over to third. They are going to get the runner over. Osuna, not an outstanding read there. Not an outstanding read from Osuna. And unfortunately, his throw is not in time, and the Astros get that runner over. Let's see what the Rangers do here to play this. I mean, I think there's definitely something to be said about infield in. That ball had some carry. I mean, look, I don't know how much better Osuna could have played it. I'd be interested to see the advanced stats. But it looked like he got a little bit of a bad jump and just did not read that well enough. Hey, at the end of the day, you got an out, and that's huge. Sword on Pena, pitch number 1. Pena's had a couple of swords tonight. Strike 2 on a curveball in the dirt, and it is quickly 0-2. Good glove, by the way, by Higgy. He's doing a nice job back there with some of these curveballs. Got to give it to him. Not a guy, according to Baseball Savant, that is very good with the stuff in the dirt, but he's doing a nice job. There's going to be a batter timeout here. Strikeout here be huge. Absolutely huge. Hey, Shannon, appreciate you hanging out. Everybody's welcome. I always say that. We like the friendly back and forth. Everybody's welcome. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Phil Maton. Ice in his veins, baby. That's a huge strikeout. And now you bring up Alvarez. Not an easy guy to have to face here in a big spot. But Alvarez 0 for 4 on the evening. Perhaps still getting his swing back a little bit. Let's see how they approach Alvarez. There is potential that you walk here. I think there is a very big potential that you put this guy on, or you are at least very, very careful to him. Jose Altuve, definitely someone that you can't take lightly either. He's 1 for 4 on the night. But with a base open, do you consider it? If you do walk Alvarez, you have the righty-righty matchup. Personally, I'm probably trying to see if I can nibble a little bit. See if I can get him to chase. If you can't get him to chase, I think you walk him. And I think you take your chances righty-righty with Altuve. I don't think I'm coming right at Yordan Alvarez at this point. I don't think I'm doing a straight-up intentional walk. I'm going to see if he can get himself out, see how the at-bat starts. If it gets 2-0, 3-0, you're walking. I don't think you want to play around with a 2-0, 3-0. Intentional walk, they're going to put him right on, not even mess around. So this sets up the Altuve matchup. Altuve 1 for 4 on the night. Look, honestly, probably would have been thrown out by Josh Young had the base not been in the way. It was hit pretty hard down the line. Young playing no doubles, hit the bag, got a little fortunate. So he does have a hit, little bit of a cheap hit. Don't think it probably would have been one. Josh Young probably gloves it, makes a nice throw, gets him out. Would have been a close play. All right, Big AB. Feels like this is definitely the game right here. Man, look, I don't want to get a big head about the Rangers offense, but it just kind of feels like this is the game at this point. Bochy coming out. Are we bringing in Armstrong? Who are we bringing in right now? Maton looks a little confused out there. Pitching change. Armstrong coming in. Here we go. I wonder what the numbers are, why they're bringing in a righty here when they already had a righty on the mound. I wonder if Altuve had hit Maton well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull up those stats on the fly here, but you just kind of wonder. I'll see if I can figure out what the numbers were. Altuve versus Maton. Let's see if we got any inclination here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it up perfectly. 1 plate appearance, and he's 0 for 1. So Altuve was 0 for 1 in his career against Maton. What is Armstrong? Let's see what Sean Armstrong is against Altuve. I would have probably left in Maton, honestly. The numbers for Altuve against Armstrong are pretty dang good. Let's see, 2 for 4 with a home run and a triple. I don't know. Questionable move again by Bochy. Questionable move here. Armstrong against Altuve, 2 for 4 with a triple and a home run. I don't know, y'all. I would love to hear the rationale. Was Maton just looking tired? What was going on there? Look, it might be one of those hindsight 2020 things. We'll see what happens. But look, I like Sean Armstrong. I'm definitely not trying to get negative, but I just don't get the move. I mean, unless you saw something specifically with Maton, you just thought he didn't have it. Soldier, I guess. Maybe it is Maton 2 outs. Maybe it is. But I just don't love it. We'll see what happens here. See who was right. Runners on first and third for the Astros. 2 down. And this one is going to be popped up sky high. Josh Smith under it. Bochy's a genius. Genius. Believed in him the whole time. Trusted him without falter. Sean Armstrong, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's why they pay Bochy the big bucks, y'all. That is why they pay Boch the big bucks. Bochy Manager of the Year. That's right, JN. Manager of the Year. Guy knows what he's talking about. Oh, this is part of the fun of being a fan, ain't it? The highs and lows, baby. The highs and lows. All right. Who we got coming up, man? I can't even believe we made it through that inning unscathed. Higgy, can Higgy end it before anybody else comes up? Can we just get a Higgy gap shot to end it? Give me a Higgy Oppo Taco gap shot. Just solid line drive in the gap to end it. That's what I want to see right now. I don't want to see Young come up. I don't want to see any nonsense like that. Just give me a nice Higgy line drive, opposite field, right center alley, and we all go home happy. Come on. We all go home happy. Isn't this wild? Craig Kimbrell is pitching. Former Ranger. Never pitched in a Rangers game, but did pitch in Round Rock for a number of weeks with the Rangers. He is now called upon to close things out in this bottom of the 10th and get the Astros to the top of the 11th. Very intriguing matchup here. Let the drama begin, y'all. Kimbrel was okay as a member of the Express. He did close out some games. Just did not work out for the Rangers to call him up, but the Astros are using him here. Oh, you'd love for a walk-off to happen now. Just give me the walk-off now, baby. You feel like Craig Kimbrel, comes in and shuts it down 1, 2, 3. And suddenly, second guessing that move a little bit. Dustin Harris, he is at second base right now. He is going to be in for Jake Burger. Now, Dustin Harris does play a little first base, so you're not going to be in a lurch defensively. Jake Burger does have some speed, so part of me is a little surprised. Jake Burger is not slow, but you got Dustin Harris in there for a little bit of extra wheels, a guy who can play first base as well. We'll see what they decide to do. If it does get to the top of the 11th, hopefully not. 2 straight balls, so Higgy has a favorable count here, 2-0. Come on. Right center field line drive. Let's go. Craig Kimbrel is going to step off here. Appreciate all y'all hanging out, by the way. I know I probably missed a ton of comments. And you guys know how it goes. My longtime listeners, you guys know we will be much, much better post-game. 3-0 count. Are they just maybe being careful to Higgy here? Or is Kimbrel just a little wild coming out the gate? I can't imagine you'd be too careful to Higgy at this point. Look, he's definitely not a slouch up there, but I don't know why you'd be trying to be cute or careful. Higgy's going to walk on 4 pitches, and that's going to bring up Josh Young. Dude, please, just keep it moving. Station to station. We do not need a 3-run bomb. We need 1 run, buddy. Let's go, Josh Young. We need 1 run. We don't need a home run here. Please. I mean, bunting is an option. I don't think they're going to do it, y'all. Bunting is definitely an option, but I do not think they're going to do it with Josh Young. I'd be shocked. Shocked if they bunt Josh Young here. I'd love for the Jungle Cat to get it done, man. You just don't have to do too much. Come on. Pitch number 1. That's going to get the job done. Hey, we'll take a swinging bunt. We will take a swinging bunt. That's about the best thing that could have happened there. Seriously. That is about the best thing that could have happened there. It works exactly the same. I love that. Love it. Josh Young gets the job done. Was not his intention at all, but he gets the job done. And now you bring up Duran, a guy, again, we never thought we'd say this. He's 3 for 4 on the night. You would love to have him up. Runners at second and third, so you're out of the double play here. A lot of ways to get this done, Zeke. Do you get real ballsy and go squeeze here? That would be wild. Ball 1. Base open here. If you did walk Zeke, you would get to Jonah Heim. I don't think a lot of Rangers fans want to see that. You would get to Jonah Heim if you are not able to get the job done here. Oh, Rowdy is in the on-deck circle. Never mind. Rowdy in the on-deck circle. I like that a lot better. Thank you. And Craig Kimbrel has to face Rowdy. Third hitter has to face the 3 minimum. So that works out. But I'd love to see Zeke get his 4th hit right here and end it. Knuckle curve, front door, and Zeke is just not able to straighten it out. He was going for the squeeze there. Wow. Wow. That, I got to see it down the line right there, y'all. He did this. He did try the squeeze. That was crazy. From the angle they showed, it looked like it was right on the line. That is wild. Let's see how close this was. Wow. That is crazy. I can't even believe that, y'all. That's game. If it rolls literally one less inch, that is game. 1-2 for Zeke. Got to come back and do something special here. And Zeke is going to strike out swinging, man. Jeez. Put the ball in play. I love the move. I really do. But here's my thing. If you're going to go squeeze there with one strike, why not do it with none? I mean, look, why not do it with none? That is close. That is really close. Rowdy walk-off would be epic here, 100%. What a game. I cannot believe why this team cannot get a sac fly. You didn't even have to get a sac fly. You could have hit the ball on the ground. All right, so if you think they're going to skip Rowdy? If you skip Rowdy, you get to Josh Smith. They are going to go to the pen here. And in comes O'Kurt, lefty, and you got basically really no option here. Josh Smith, you got to hit. It's up to you. They got nobody on the bench, so it is Josh Smith time, ladies and gentlemen. The terrifying Josh Smith. That's right. That is right. Yeah, Rowdy, obviously, he'll be up first. Josh Smith after that. If you feel like walking Rowdy, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy unless they really just want that force at any base, which, look, maybe they do. It wouldn't be the worst idea by the Astros. You get the force at every base. It just really depends on who you like better. And at this point, you look at the numbers for Rowdy. He is 4 for his last 22, 182 batting average. You look at the numbers for Smith over his last 7, 217. Shoot, maybe you go with Rowdy. Yeah, we were talking about a hypothetical where they walk Rowdy. But I think they're going to come right at him. You got the lefty in there. I don't see why they're going to walk around him. Swolger, somebody on YouTube says, sad to say, but our best shot is a wild pitch. You do feel that way sometimes watching this Rangers club, man. The best shot is sometimes a wild pitch. All right, here we go. Little lefty. And strike one, slider right over the heart of the plate. Rowdy's going to wave through it right at the knees. 0-1 count quickly. Rowdy 221 average, 699 OPS on the year. Pitch number 2 incoming. And we have a called strike now. Literally the same pitch. Slider right over the heart of the plate. Rowdy's going to take it right at the knees, and he is quickly in an 0-2 hole. And Rowdy is going to be called out on strikes here, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, baby? Don't like the attitude from Rowdy. Come on, dude. You swung the bat one time and you watched 2. Now you got Rowdy Tellez, by the way, out at second base in the bottom of the 11th. Rowdy's going to be at second base now, bottom of the 11th. Now you just hope Armstrong can navigate his way through. Man, you had a shot. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? You had a shot. You've had so many shots in this game. Just don't know how long it can last. John, it is feeling a little pathetic. It definitely is feeling a little pathetic right now. Rowdy is going to be on second. That's what I'm saying, Ben. He's going to be on second as the ghost runner in the bottom of the 11th inning, man. Just to clarify. Duran, the loser of the game? Jeez. Yeah, I am definitely not ready to put it all on Duran. I think you could point to a number of different people otherwise. Look, you got to go back to C. Mart, in my opinion. You got to go back to Chris Martin. We can't be prisoner of the 10th inning here. You got to go back to Chris Martin. You had a 3-1 lead in the 8th. Like, you got to hold that. So Chris Martin giving up the 2-run bomb. Yeah, look, the Rangers in the bottom of the 9th, the at-bats, Heim and Smith and Young, not great, but I think you got to go back to C. Mart right now. Have to. Rangers about a half an inch away from a win, and the ball just rolls foul. Look, I didn't think it was a bad idea, but my thing is if you're going to bunt with 1 strike, why not bunt with 2? Why not bunt with none and take 2 chances at it? Like, whatever, the element of surprise is gone. So what? I mean, why not go at it right away? Why let yourself get into a 2-strike count? All right, here we go. Sean Armstrong on for more work. Only threw 1 pitch in the in the top of the 10th inning. He faces Carlos Correa, who's 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a bomb. Ball 1, cutter, low and outside. Yeah, Dylan, not scoring on the Astros errors was huge. It was huge. Astros really gift wrapped the game for Texas, and they just have not been able to accept the gift tonight. Pitch number 2 incoming. Foul ball. Sweeper was not a strike. Correa given a hack at it, and it is a 1-1 count. Same strategy. You get Correa out here without Altuve getting to third. That's huge. Astros got that runner to third base right away in the top of the 10th. Pitch number 3. Armstrong fires. Ground ball. Altuve's going to have to stay. 1 out. Armstrong off to a good start. Good work, good work. And the Astros have 1 down. Sanchez up to bat. We've had a lot of chances in this one, y'all. Appreciate everybody hanging out, by the way. Hey, if you haven't hit that follow button yet, hopefully you get the vibe, although this is a lot more live play-by-play and color commentary than we usually have on the show, but I appreciate y'all hanging out. It's fun watching the game with you. Little backdoor off-speed pitch, doesn't catch enough plate, and that's going to be ball 1. Now you can kind of set it up nicely. I mean, look, clearly you don't want to walk guys, but you've got 1 out. You've got a base open. You definitely do not have to give in to Sanchez here, even though it's 2-0 right now. You can afford to be a little careful. You've got Christian Walker coming up. He has definitely got some pop, but he definitely has not had the best of years. 233 average, 699 OPS. It's ball 3, 3-0 now. Again, I'm not giving in here. No reason to throw a meatball with the base open and 1 out. Be careful here, Sean. Let's go, baby. Be careful here. Another thing, if you do get the walk, you definitely can set up that DP and righty-righty matchup. We got a ball hit into the outfield. He was green lit on 3-0, and that was just not a good swing from Sanchez. You're swinging 3-0, you got to put a better swing on it than that, man. That was a fastball that he was late on 3-0. If you're an Astros fan, I'm not trying to rub salt in the wound, but that is a rough sequence there. You got 3-0, and you got a guy that's late on a fastball, green lit on 3-0. All right, here we go. Walker takes ball 1. Walker 1 for 4 on the night. singled earlier on in this one. Walker, over his last 7 games, has an .087 batting average. Definitely not his best stretch. By the way, if you walk Walker, or if he is able to reach base, it would be Melton, who got thrown out stealing in the 9th inning. 2-0 quickly to Walker. Armstrong, I don't know if this is intentional or if he's having just a little bit of trouble finding the zone. Cutter right over the heart of the plate, and Walker is not able to straighten it out, man. That was a bit of a mistake pitch, I think, by Shawn Armstrong there. Fortunate that Walker is not able to put it fair. I cannot imagine they're trying to throw Cutter right over the middle to Christian Walker with 2 outs and a runner on second base and a base open. Raining cats and dogs in Arlington, man. Wow. That's crazy. Christian Walker's going to ground out to Josh Smith, and we're going to the bottom of the 11th inning, baby. Let's go. Hello. Shawn Armstrong does it. Can we win a ball game? Can we win a ball game? Please. Please. What do we got to do? Win the dang game. On y'all, I definitely am trying to keep this G-rated, but win the game, man, please. I have no clue how many gifts the Astros are going to have to give tonight for the Rangers to finally accept one. This is what needs to happen. Josh Smith better be bunting. Thank you, Dan. You took it right off my mind. I don't know how you face the team, how you face the media not making Josh Smith bunt right here. There is zero excuse for it. You have got to make Josh Smith bunt right here. Do not give me anything different. You have got to find a way to get Rowdy to third base, and you got to send one deep to get him home. Big boy ain't scoring off of something shallow. You've got to figure this one out, y'all, one way or another. Matt, I remember that. He does have that walk-off bomb. Maybe he's got another one in the back pocket. That sure would be nice. All right. Hey, by the way, for the Astros, let's see what we've got going on in terms of pitching. They had, obviously, Okert in. You wonder, are they coming back with Okert? Are they going to someone else? A positive tonight. I mean, look, a loss is just going to hurt regardless. There's no moral victories. But if you can get a win, you've made a lot of Astros pitch tonight. That is the positive here. You've made a lot of Astros throw tonight. If you can get a win, it's the cherry on top. I mean, that is all that matters right now, getting a dub. But if you can win, a nice little cherry on top, you have made a lot of Houston Astros pitch. Smith is bunting, and he is going to bunt this one foul. Tried to go down the third baseline. Bunts it foul. Hopefully one more shot here. He can put it fair. Come on, man. Just deaden it. Deaden it out. Right in between third base and pitcher. Make Correa field it. Let's go, baby. He's going to take a ball here. Not sure if he was going to bunt there or not. Definitely was not showing. Here's pitch. Wow. What are we doing? What are we doing? And why are we not bunting there? I have no words. I have no clue what we are doing. What are we doing? Why would you not bunt? Yeah, it didn't go great the first time, so don't do it again. What are we doing? Osuna, win the dang game, man. Come on. Why are we not bunting? Josh Smith, that was terrible. You know, it's terrible that they didn't just make him bunt every single pitch. But at this point, you're going to need Osuna coming through here. He's quickly down 0-2, though. I have no clue why you are not bunting Josh Smith every single pitch. It doesn't matter that he didn't bunt it well the first time. You make him bunt on strike 1, you make him bunt on strike 2. You do not even let that man swing the bat. You bunt him every time. Doesn't matter. Osuna fouls it off. Pitch number 4 incoming here. Rangers 1 out. Runner on second is Rowdy. Trying to win this ball game in the bottom of the 11th inning. Bochy, this is about the exact opposite of a masterclass right now. And look, the Rangers hitters are definitely to blame. But I got to put a lot of this one on Boch. I really do. Boch has not made his best decisions tonight as a Texas Rangers manager. Osuna fouls another one off. Lot of off speed coming Osuna's way. That was a slider right over the heart of the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup here. It's going to be tough. You'd love for the young kid to come through. He is going to take ball 2. 2-2 count. Making Okert throw some pitches here in this one. Quality AB from Alejandro. 7th pitch of the AB coming. Let's go. Pitch number 7. Okert is going to set and deliver. Ball 3, a slider up high. You turn this one over. And Cody Freeman will be up next. That'll be a good little lefty-righty matchup. You love Cody Freeman with the chance to win the game. You know he's got it in him. Pitch number 8 to Osuna. And he is going down swinging, y'all. 2 out. Can't even put the ball in play. Man, you have got to be kidding me. Can't even put the ball in play. I mean, Josh Smith can. Just a weak pop-up to the shortstop. Yikes. Cody Freeman, you're our only hope. Look, Osuna, it's a quality AB. You just would have loved to have seen the ball get put in play there. So many different ways to get that runner over to third. Look, I mean, obviously you're trying to get a base knock there, getting him over to third with 2 outs. It's not nothing, but just to whiff there. Cody Freeman, it's up to you. Yeah, people do. I'm seeing what y'all are saying. People show a lot of games, but I don't care to deal with that. If y'all need to go elsewhere for the game, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Cody Freeman's going to fly out here. Game over. Feels like it. Feels like it. How many more chances are you going to get before the Astros finally put some across? Like, how many more chances? I know the game's not over. It just feels like it. Like, Robert Garcia's coming into pitch, by the way. Merry early Christmas. Merry early Christmas, Robert Garcia. Coming in to pitch in the top of the 12th. Boy, oh boy. I'm running out of adjectives. I'm running out of words to describe how painful this is. Bob Garcia, baby. That's right, McJ. Bob Garcia. Coming on in. Watch him do something wild like 3 straight Ks just because baseball. Watch it. I don't know what to say, guys. This is ridiculous. Josh Smith not bunting. Bruce Bochy, that's on you. It is. It's on Boch why they don't put Josh Smith 3 straight bunt attempts. Why they don't put him up to it, I have no clue. Would love for the beat writers to get all in on that one. Why have Josh Smith bunt once and then pull it back? Christian Walker, by the way, going to be the ghost runner out at second. Rangers have no bench left. 0 bench players left. So you'll have Josh Smith out there. Won't be Josh. You'll have, man, I'm going crazy right now. You'll have Cody Freeman at second base. Rangers get to the bottom of the 12th. You'll have Cody out there. All right, let's do it. We've got Dubon, followed by Trammell, and then Diaz. So it's 7, 8, 9 right now for Robert Garcia. 7, 8, 9. Garcia on the year. Just give you some stats on him. ERA is at 3.23. And look, over his last 7 games, McJ, to your point, 2.57 ERA, 7 innings pitched in his last 7, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks. Definitely hadn't been terrible. Look, we'll knock on wood for good measure, but he definitely hadn't been terrible. Little mound visit. I don't know why they have to talk this one over. Were they not expecting Dubon? Maybe not. Maybe they were expecting Melton and needed to change it up a little bit. They're showing a stat, Dubon 1 for 15 versus Texas this season. First pitch. And we have a ground ball. It's going to get the runner over to third. Higgy makes a nice play. And we have 1 down, although Walker does get to third base. Infield was playing, the corners were playing in. Higgy did a great job getting out to that one. Now you've got Urias up, pinch hitting. He's pinch hitting for Trammell here. Runner on third base. 1 down for the Astros. Need a strikeout. Need a ground ball right at somebody. Pop fly on the infield. A lot of ways for the Rangers to get out of this one. Pitch 1. Pop up. Not going to be deep enough. Josh Smith is under it. Throws it home. No attempt. And Walker is at third base. There are 2 outs. Bob Garcia. Never a doubt. Let's see if he can get this 3rd out, though. Let's see if he can do it. It is 3-3 right now. We are in the top of the 12th inning. 3-3. Rangers are hanging in there. Walker kind of feigned an attempt to go home there just to get a throw. Mike Maddox coming out for a mound visit at this moment. Luke, right? Come on, Bobby. Bring it on home. Okay, Diaz up to bat right now. He is 0 for 1 so far in this ball game, 0 for 1. We look at the splits. Lefties definitely has a little bit of a better split. 724 OPS against lefties is Diaz compared to just 685 against righties. So, look, the numbers are not stellar. That's still a little bit below league average. But interesting as we go into this at bat. Diaz 2 for 13 with runners in scoring position. Was that in the last month that they just flashed? All right, let's see. We have a foul ball, strike right over the heart of the plate, and Diaz cannot straighten it out. He fouls it back, and it is quickly 0-1. By the way, Rangers in the bottom of the 11th would send up Langford, Harris, and Higgy. Harris, a sub for Berger in the 10th inning. Ball 1, 1-1 count on the outside. Change up, just did not catch enough of the zone. Dustin Harris going to get his first at bat in a while at the major league level. Good for him. Wouldn't that be a fun moment? Ball 2, another pitch. really almost in the same spot, except went with the fastball this time. Higgy makes a nice stop back there. Higgy was not set up anywhere close to where he caught it. That was supposed to be inside, and RG threw it way outside. That was nowhere close, man. That's not what you like to see in a clutch game like this. But we got strike 2. Foul ball right on the outer black there on a fastball, and we've got 1 strike away from reaching the bottom of the 12th inning unscathed. Pitch number 5 coming in here to Diaz. And Josh Smith has it, flips it over to first, and the Rangers go to the bottom of the 12th. What is happening? What is this game? What is this game? Do we feel like winning it? I mean, are we ready to win a ball game? Come on, guys. We got the heart of the order coming up. I mean, look, Dustin Harris, say what you will about him. I would love to see Dustin get the walk-off here. How about Wyatt Langford just ends it and we don't even have to get there? But you know what? Let's see it. Langford, Harris, and Higgy. If anybody gets on the Rangers' hottest hitter, Josh Young, up to bat. I'm sorry. Maybe that was a low blow. My bad. But it's been one of those nights. I think you can understand. I think everybody's frustrated watching this game. I think everybody is frustrated watching this ball game right now. If you're an Astros fan, if you're a Rangers fan, I don't think it matters who you are. Eagle, I'm on MLB. I don't know if that matters or not. I'm on MLB TV right now. I don't do Victory, so maybe that makes a difference. I have no clue. Maybe it's connection. I'm sorry, man. I definitely don't mean to spoil it for anybody. I will not be hurt. A couple of y'all I know put me on pause for a little bit. You're definitely not going to hurt my feelings. All right, so we have got Wyatt up to bat. You've got Cody Freeman fast on second. Definitely going to score on anything to the outfield. I mean, unless it is just smoked right at somebody, I can imagine he's scoring on anything to the outfield. All right, Lance McCullers in the game. McCullers? Okay. Lance McCullers in the ball game. Hello. Wyatt, by the way, for all of y'all that have been watching for the last few innings, Wyatt almost had a walk-off home run. I mean, almost had a walk-off homer. Seriously. All right, here we go. Pitch number 1 incoming shortly. How do I feel about Josh Young as a person? I like Josh Young. I mean, dude, I got the bobblehead right behind me. I love Josh Young. San Antonio kid, Texas Tech. I mean, look, what's not to like about Josh Young in the story? I mean, there's a lot to like, but bro has been off and on, we'll say. We'll be nice. He has been up and down, off and on this season for Texas. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. Come on, Wyatt. How about first pitch? Just send me into the outfield somewhere deep, man. First pitch. Cody Freeman out at second base, ready to score the game-winning run. Pitch 1, ball 1. A little off-speed pitch. Wyatt did not bite. Great job from him laying off that one. A lot of ways to get this done, Wyatt. Don't have to swing out of your shoes. We just got to get this guy over to third. K-Beck, appreciate that. Thank you so much for the gift. Great take on ball 2 here. That was a slider almost painted. Great take on ball 2. I'm thinking they probably walk Wyatt here, y'all. I don't think they're really pitching to him. I think they tried to get him to nibble with that pitch number 1 and 2. I think they might as well just walk him right now. I don't think you really want to face Wyatt Langford. 2 for 4 on the night. One of the Rangers' hottest hitters. They did challenge him here. I'm surprised they didn't green light Wyatt. 3-0, that would have absolutely been a pitch to rock somewhere. That was right there. Slider. I mean, look, it is a slider. Not necessarily sitting slider right there, but let's see what they come back on. And Wyatt's going to walk here, so we have got Dustin Harris. What a moment. What a moment. Come on, Harris. You guys know, Dustin, I've always felt like did not get a fair shake, has never really gotten a fair shake in the majors. I am a Dustin Harris fan, and I would love to see him get one across here. Would absolutely love it. This is a big spot. I do think a bunt is definitely in play. However, it's not going to surprise me if they let him swing away here. It's just the Rangers style. If it's me, we got to think about it this way. You got Josh Young up. Do you trust Josh Young to get a sac fly? I almost say no. I don't trust Josh Young to get a sac fly. And that is what they're telling you right now. They do not trust Josh Young to hit a sac fly. That's why they're swinging away with Harris right now. They don't trust Josh Young. If you trust the hitter behind the guy who you want to bunt, you do that all day long in this spot. They don't trust Josh Young. That is exactly what this is telling you if they do not bunt Dustin Harris at all in this at-bat. I don't think there's a whole lot of ways, Patrick, that they're going to have a double play. You got Wyatt Langford and Cody Freeman on the base pass. There's just not a lot that you're going to have in terms of a double play opportunity. 2-1, favorable. And we're going to have pitch 4 here incoming. A foul. It's foul. It was kind of going down the line. Would have been as good as a bunt, that's for sure. 2-2 to Dustin Harris. Soldier, I'm kind of with you. I like Cody Freeman, but it's like Cody Freeman, Langford, and it's a pretty short list after that. Dustin Harris, first AB since getting recalled from the minors. It's been a while since he's been up with the big league club. Wouldn't this be a special moment? Here's the pitch. And Dustin Harris sends one down the line. The Rangers win. Dustin Harris connects. And the Rangers walk it off 4-3. His first at bat since getting recalled with the club. It's been months. Redemption, baby. Wow. What an AB from Dustin Harris down to his last strike. He wins the ball game for Texas. Cue the I Like Texas music. Hello, win column. The Rangers take game 1 of the Silver Boot. deGrom Day tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so glad they didn't bunt him. I mean, look, I told y'all, the fact that they did not bunt Dustin Harris there is an indictment on Josh Young. They had zero faith that Josh Young was going to put the ball in play and bring home the guy from third base with one out. They had zero faith that that was going to happen. Otherwise, there is no question you bunt Dustin Harris there. I mean, look, just strategically, there's no question. If you've got a good hitter that puts the ball in play behind a guy like Dustin Harris, you bunt Dustin Harris all day long, especially a guy that's coming up from the minor leagues, has no clout at the big league level. Dustin Harris, baby, he makes our night. Wow. I'm getting chills for him right now, man. Just thinking about his emotions. Like straight up chills right now, y'all. Your first at bat back with the big league club. This team put you on waivers. You cleared waivers. You got sent to AAA. They bring you back up. Your first at bat back with the big league club. You walk it off in a huge moment. This is, we're talking about the season right now, y'all. This is season on the line. And you've got Dustin Harris, who was waived by the Rangers earlier this season, winning the game for you. Like they say, how can you not be romantic about baseball? How can you not? Woo! I love baseball, baby, and I love the Texas Rangers. Love Dustin Harris, too. The kids, man. Y'all have heard me make video after video about these freaking kids that we've got on this team. The young guns. Delivering. It is a beautiful thing. Cody Freeman. Dustin Harris now. All these guys sparking this lineup. You love to see it. What a game. This is the most amazing, frustrating, awesome, rip your hair out. Like, what other adjectives could you throw in there? Bang your head against a wall. Fun, spectacular game I've ever seen. Langford, Carter, Harris, I got to say, I'm not minding that trio right there. I mean, I think Dustin Harris needs a fairer shake. I'm not saying he needs to be a starter. Let's not overreact. But what I am saying is this. Bro has never gotten a fair shake in this league. They have given him maybe 5 games, 4 or 5 games here, 4 or 5 games there. They have never given Dustin Harris a legitimate shake in this league. A legitimate chance. And I hope that this speaks. Like, you put the ball in play, good things happen. You got a Gold Glover down there at first base. You get it past him. Dustin freaking Harris for the dub. Let's go. And the Rangers now are a half game out of a playoff spot with the Mariners losing 4-1 to the Braves earlier. You are now a half game off a playoff spot. Incredible. I can hardly believe it. What a game. These are the moments you live for. This keeps you going. Really does. Keeps your hope going. Let's look at the standings. Man, I am just still on a high from that win. Absolutely. Wild card standings, again, half game now. The Royals right there at 72 and 69 as well. They'll be a half game out, I believe. In the division, by the way, in the West, Rangers are now 4.5 games back. They dropped to 5.5 after the loss on Wednesday. They now are 4.5 games back in the division and a half game back of Seattle for second place and for the third wild card spot. You go into the game tomorrow, that is awesome. Luke, you absolutely see a spark in Unk's eye. You 100% do. 100% you do. Brad, good to see you, man. Always great seeing you, Brad. Thank you for the support, brother. You know how much I appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. Y'all, I am still speechless from this game. We're going to get into analysis in a second. I'm just soaking this in, watching some of the post-game stuff here and there on the iPad. This is great. Astros fans have to be beside themselves. Look, I will say this. We've done this song and dance before where we win game 1 and then game 2, game 3 don't always go great. Look no further than the Diamondback series. I'm not taking anything for granted, but I do like having deGrom tomorrow. I sure do like having Jacob deGrom. Where are my Astros fans at? Because I know y'all would be here trolling me if we would have lost this game. Where are y'all at right now? Where are y'all at? Because I know I'd be having some trolls in the chat right now had we took an L in that game. They all left. That's right. They all did leave. There might be a couple hanging out. And you know, I always genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, everybody's welcome. But I will say, you know how it is when we take an L. If you've hung out with me long enough here on the post-game show, it is frequent. We drop a game, and it is almost instantaneous. We get Astros fans coming in the chat trying to troll. Swolger, I'm with you. Like, I am just trying to take this game and not overthink anything else, but I got to be real. That is in the back of my mind. The comment basically said, this offense, man, can you trust them? And I just don't know. deGrom does need to shove tomorrow. Brian, hilarious. Absolutely, though, brother. Absolutely. I don't think we're getting a complete game shutout from deGrom tomorrow. I really don't. Hey, look, y'all, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be transparent. We've been going an hour and 35 on the show here. I'm going to close this one out, but we are going to wrap up. We got a couple of things going on around the house. First game of the football season. I think some of y'all know I do a little coaching for a living, and we got our first football game tomorrow. I got to get out of here, start getting ready for bed. Big day tomorrow. Then we got a couple of lives. We got Longhorns live. We got Rangers live. It is going to be a packed Saturday. So we are going to start closing this one down. But Rangers win 4-3. You got Robert Garcia getting the dub. Robert Garcia improves to 3-7. Mayton, Armstrong, Garcia combined for 4 shutout innings. They allow 2 total base runners. After Chris Martin blows the save in the 8th, Mayton, Armstrong, Garcia combined for 4 shutout innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 base runners. And look, give Dustin Harris all the credit in the world, but you got to look at those 3 dudes. Mayton, Armstrong, Garcia were incredible down the stretch. How you don't give up any runs, especially in that inning where we had Altuve, Alvarez, Pena. I have no clue how we got out of that inning. This is awesome. Bob Garcia, my bad. My bad, McJ. Brian, I don't think I won't be able to go to bed for a while. I don't know if y'all are like that, but when the adrenaline gets going, like in anything, when my competitive adrenaline gets going, whether I'm coaching, whether I'm watching the Cowboys or the Rangers or whoever, it is hard to go to bed right after that. TLC, I'm with you. You do have to think about pushing deGrom a little bit harder tomorrow. We do. Hey, look, Dan, I'm going to be live as much as I possibly can be. We will probably go live at some point in the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning tomorrow, probably 7th or 8th. Look, let's talk about tomorrow's game real quick. In the lineup today, by the way, I would highlight just a couple of people. Wyatt Langford almost won the game, 2 for 4, 2 walks. He was on base 4 times. I'm with Swolger. He is slowly becoming one of the most reliable hitters on this team, probably the most reliable. Zach, absolutely. Martin put us in a real tough spot. Real tough spot. Hey, Iron, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the comment. Thank you. I'm sorry, my all y'all on TikTok, if I've been missing you. Yeah, look, this was a great game. Outstanding game. Wyatt Langford, 4 times on base. Jake Berger, 1 for 5 with a 2-run bomb. And then I think you got to go straight to Dustin Harris. Look, there's some players that I could rip on a little bit tonight. I'm going to keep it positive. We already talked about it on the show. We don't need to get negative after a win like this. I'm going to stay totally in the positive lane, but let me say this. We were very clear and very direct on the players on this team that need to step it up, and let's leave it at that, shall we? Everybody in this chat right now knows exactly on this team who needs to start stepping it up in our lineup. There's a few of them, but these kids, man, they just keep this train moving, and it is a beautiful thing to see. I'm so happy for Dustin Harris. Let's get to the game for tomorrow, shall we? Let's go through the preview. Tomorrow, by the way, night game. Tomorrow is a night game as well. Are we Fox? Are we on Fox tomorrow? Feels like they would want this game on Fox tomorrow. Are we the Fox game? Mason, I'm loving the Seattle slide as well. I know I got some Mariners followers, and I know y'all are down bad right now. I'm not going to kick y'all while you're down or rub salt in the wound. There is a lot of baseball left to be played, too. We know how quickly things can turn. Mariners are down bad right now. All it takes is a little 4 or 5 game win streak, and they're looking pretty good once again. Tomorrow, deGrom and Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown definitely hot start, but has cooled off a little bit down the stretch. Still a guy with a lot of plus stuff, 2.34 ERA. I mean, definitely a guy that has been throwing the ball well consistently all year long. Rangers actually, I think, have had some good ABs against Hunter Brown. I can't say Texas is going into this game feeling very intimidated. I think they've had a lot of success off Hunter Brown in the past. deGrom, by the way, against Houston. Altuve, 286, 2 for 7 with the home run. Caratini, he took deGrom deep a couple of times in the previous matchups here. So he looks like 6 for 20 with 2 bombs. Diaz, 2 for 5 with a homer. Dubon, 0 for 4. Pena, 1 for 4. Smith, 0 for 3. Trammell, 1 for 2. Urias, 1 for 2. Christian Walker is 0 for 13 against deGrom. Nick, I don't think they have a lot of guys that can actually do it. Tomorrow's game should be on. Yes, tomorrow's game is a national TV game on Fox. So the game is 5:15 start, 4:15 start for me. But tomorrow's game is on Fox. On the other side, Jake Berger is 5 for 17 off of Hunter Brown with 2 homers in his career. 5 for 17, Jake Berger against Hunter Brown. Zeke Duran is 2 for 6. Jonah Heim, I don't know. I don't think we'll see Heim time tomorrow. Maybe we will. Actually, we probably will because of how many innings Higgy had to catch tonight. So it's probably Heim time tomorrow. He's got a 154 batting average. Higgy, 2 for 6. Josh Young, 1 for 10 against Hunter Brown. Astros probable starter for tomorrow night. Fox Baseball. Wyatt Langford, 1 for 12. Yikes. Dylan Moore, 2 for 6. Osuna, 0 for 1. Jock Peterson, 1 for 4. Josh Smith. Man, I don't know how you can do Josh Smith lead off tomorrow, but he'll probably be there. I said I would keep it positive. My bad. Josh Smith is 133 average in his career. So what is that, 2 for 15 against Hunter Brown? Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 5. There we go. Got to have a good performance from deGrom tomorrow. Have to. Let's see. What are my thoughts on the Cowboys game? Look, Cowboys showed a lot last night, a lot of heart. That doesn't win you games, but it does make me feel good going into the season. You didn't see some big catastrophic outcome. Honestly, my score was almost dead on. I said Cowboys 27-24, and if CeeDee Lamb didn't develop bricks for hands in the fourth quarter, they very well may have won 27-24. McJ, I'm with you. If we can somehow get it done. deGrom pitched the last Fox game. I think that's right, Brian. I think that's right. Yeah, no Doley. Unfortunate, but no Doley. Tomorrow winning would be big. I think you're getting fairly close to securing the season series at this point with the win tonight. I think you do have to win a couple more games. That would be special. Yeah, Berger, he has hit Brown well. 5 for 7. My goodness, 5 for 7. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Miles Sanders not fumbling would have been great too. CeeDee Lamb and Miles Sanders sold a bit in the second half. That is for sure. If we win tomorrow, absolutely huge. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. Tomorrow, again, we are going to be live, probably 7th inning, 8th inning, live during the Longhorns game as well. So if you want to talk some college football, Texas Longhorns football, come hang out. But we will do 2 separate lives, a Longhorns live and a Rangers live. We will be busy tomorrow, but we love it. Good stuff tonight, y'all. Rangers win a wild one, 4-3 in 12 innings. Dustin Harris, the hero. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. Hey, if you haven't hit that follow button yet, if you have not liked the show yet, on your way out the door, would you mind hitting that screen a couple of times? YouTube, hit that like button. TikTok, double tap a couple of times on the way out. Hit that follow button if you're not following. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. We love to do this as many times as we can. We can't always control the outcome of the game, but man, are these shows fun. And you guys help make it that way. And I appreciate all the comments tonight, all the support. We went over 10,000 followers on TikTok last night on the live. Truly, truly a special milestone moment here for us. The channel continues to grow, and I owe a lot of that to you guys. Appreciate all y'all. Love y'all. Rangers, huge win. Let's see if we can do it tomorrow with our ace on the mound, ready to win a series. Have a great Saturday. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday night. And as I always say to end every show, God bless and go Rangers.